Hi there, welcome back to my channel. This is Medea J, and today's video is going to be a review of my April perfume tray. So the month of April ushered in spring for me, and so a lot of the fragrances that I picked, in case if you haven't seen the video, centered around fresh, citrus, but still sweet, fruity fragrances. Like those were the types of scents I was gravitating towards. I also did a little bit of traveling in April, and I picked up a few fragrances of which I added to the tray because I used them during the month, but others I've sort of unboxed on my Instagram and stuff like that. So I do have more than I showcased in my perfume tray for April, and just because I did pick a couple more scents as and when I needed to add scents to the tray. So we're going to go through everything. I also want to mention that the month of April was challenging for me to keep to the selection of fragrances just because my mood was in and out quite a bit. So I did reach for some other fragrances that I didn't add to the tray because I didn't use them more than one time. You know, these things happen and it's completely fine. So it is what it is. At the end of the day, the trays are supposed to make me happy. I'm supposed to gravitate towards fragrances that bring me joy. So it isn't a do or die type of situation. The month of May is my birthday month. So we will be doing a pick my fragrances with me. We'll be doing a perfume tray. I'm thinking that video is gonna be serious for me because I do have a lot of activities planned in May, so that's gonna be interesting, but that's for another video. In this video, I just want to go through all the fragrances that I selected in the month of April. I'm going to tell you the ones that worked for me, the ones that didn't, the ones I combined, and all of that good stuff. So if that sounds interesting to you, then definitely keep on watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on your notification bell. And of course, let's jump in. Starting off strong, we're going in with Maison Matterhorn from Escapade Gourmand. And when I shared this in April, I was down to the itty bitty last life of this fragrance. Right now you can see that there are only a few drops left, and let me tell you something, this fragrance will always be one of my favorite vanilla fragrances. Yes, there are quite a few options out there, like alternative fragrances, and one that I've actually showcased from Made Exclusive, which is a good option, but for me, I just feel like I need this bottle in my collection. So this is probably something I'm going to repurchase. Probably not immediately, but it's one that I will definitely want to have in my collection again. So being the month of May girly, I'm a birthday May girly. If you want to bless me with a bottle, look, I'm open hands. I do not discriminate against perfumes. So feel free to send it my way. I'm just saying. But yeah, this is definitely one that I would repurchase. It's an amazing scent, beautiful, comforting, lasts long on me, and it just always gets me compliments. It's so good. Right, so I did pull two oils into the tray. So this one is Vanilla Silk 82, which is supposed to be inspired by Kayali Vanilla 28, and it is spot on. I've talked about this perfume house, this perfume oil several times, and it's such a good scent. I layered it with a lot of my vanilla fragrances just to give it extra lasting power, and I absolutely love this oil. The other oil is Famous, which is inspired by Fame by Paco Rabanne. The one that I call Robot Girl. No, the one that I call Owl Girl, but everyone tells me it's a robot in a dress. I mean, where are you people seeing robot in a dress? I see an owl. But anyway, this is spot on for that fragrance. I didn't pull that fragrance, but I did pull Leisure in Paradise, which sort of gives me that kind of cocktail essence. I also pulled Taurus or Eurus from Latafa, which is inspired by Fame, I believe. So yeah, I was sort of feeling that tropical essence, and this sort of came to mind quite well. And again, it did help to prolong the fragrances a lot more. One that I pulled in during the month itself, it wasn't one that I actually added to the tray, is Girl of Now by Eddie Sapp. Now, this fragrance is a beauty. I know not a lot of people talk about it anymore, but it's such a lovely designer fragrance. It smells very elegant. It's very strong, very pretty. It's almost like one of those, you know, when you're talking about La Vie Belle, you're talking about J'adore, you're talking about Chanel, Made Mademoiselle, you're talking about those types of classic, intense, you know, those classic fragrances. This one should be added to it just because she is very elegant, transcends many, 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 many uses. I absolutely adore her. Very, very juicy. Perfect for the weather. I got loads of compliments wearing this one, and as you can see, this baby has been loved and abused, so I'm really happy that I did pull it in. Another one that I absolutely loved wearing is Nishane Hachivat. Now this is a woody, citrusy, beautiful fragrance. I love it because it is very, very long lasting. I've talked a lot about this fragrance. It has such a beautiful scent trail, and I love to wear it during the spring months, during the summer months. I love to wear it when I'm out and about working because I get a lot of compliments. It does give me beast mode performance. And just think of Creed Aventus, but then think of there's another one from Nishane which sort of has rhubarb, I think. It is, oh yeah, think of Zene. So if you think of Annie and Zene, the best parts of both, combine them, and that should give you Hachivat. So I definitely love it. If you love citrus scents, you love a little bit of a tropical vibe, but you still want something woody and something that's gonna last you a long time, definitely get your nose on this one. This one, it never fails to get me compliments, that's for sure. Okay, so Miami Nectar is one that I picked up on my recent travels in the month of April. This is from Ellis, Brooklyn. This is another tropical, fruity vibe type of fragrance. Definitely reminds me of Miami, and it's such a nectarine, juicy fragrance, and it does have a beautiful vanilla essence to it. You get pineapple in this, there's coconut water, there's frangipani, there's vanilla in this. It's very, very, very creamy to me. It's very sweet, very tropical. I absolutely love it. Now, this is not going to give you beast mode performance. It's not supposed to. It's supposed to be nice, airy, light, but still sweet, and I do enjoy it for that. Sometimes you want something that is light enough that when people come next to you, they can whiff you, they can smell you. It's not like it's chasing people down the road. Sometimes you want that for your spring summer scents, so that the weather, the air can sort of carry your fragrance a little bit and people can smell you. So this one gives me that. I do get the question of, girl, what are you wearing? This smells amazing. You guys can see where the dent is, and I literally only picked it up this month and it's already looking really loved. This one was a really, really good pick for me. Now, ever since I picked up Victoria and I hauled it, I haven't actually come back to talk to you guys about it. And by the way, if there's any fragrance that I received in PR, I will mention it. The ones I've shown you so far, I purchased them myself, so don't worry. I will let you know. But yeah, Victoria by Latafa is one that it's exactly the type of fragrance that I like. I like creamy scents. I like citrus scents. I like white floral scents. Very elegant, very pretty. Aside from how cute the bottle is, it's giving vintage vibes. This fragrance itself does not disappoint. It has lemon meringue pie. It has neroli. It has vanilla, pretty simple, but I do feel like there's some a bit of woody essence to it I get from my skin whenever I spray this. Though it's not listed, I do feel like there's a bit of woodiness to this fragrance. A lot of people have likened it to Devotion by Dolce & Gabbana. I liken it more to Lyra for some reason. I feel like I get a bit more creaminess than I do from the Dolce & Gabbana Devotion, which I do have. Nonetheless, if you love those types of citrus, vanilla fragrances, then you're absolutely going to love this one. What I do like about it is that the performance of this is actually really, really good for the type of scent profile that it is. I do get anything from 3 to 7 hours depending on how much I spray, depending on which oils I use and that type of thing. It does give me a really lasting performance, and it does have a good scent trail. I do get questions, I do get compliments whenever I wear this fragrance. So if you've been on the fence and you're not sure if this fragrance is worth it, I'm here to say that if you do like that type of scent profile, definitely check it out. It's one that I probably will want to keep in my collection even when I'm done with this bottle. Like, I gravitated to this fragrance so much over the course of April that it became silly. I just had to mix it up a little bit and stop using the same fragrance. But yeah, this was a really, really good one for me. Another one that I enjoyed, if you've seen my unboxing of the new Kayali Fleur Majesty, you know that I do love this fragrance. It's a beautiful floral rose fragrance. It does smell fruity, a bit citrusy, a bit fresh, a bit powdery. Like, it's got some really good dimensions to it. It does have a lot of fruity notes. It also has a lot of florals, and it also has vanilla. It has musk. So if you haven't seen that video, definitely check it out. I broke down every single thing about this fragrance. But I'm here to tell you that yes, I wore it during the month of March, and I absolutely adore this fragrance. It still reminds me of Irresistible by Givenchy. I'm not saying that it is 100%, you know, like for like, but it just reminds me of that sort of floral family, which, if you know me, you know that I love Irresistible by Givenchy. So it definitely is one of my favorite floral fragrances now. And for this one, I wasn't expecting beast mode performance, but it does perform as well as I could possibly want it to. Again, I'll get anything from about 4 to 7 hours depending on how much I spray and how I layer my fragrances, which is not bad for a floral leaning fragrance that doesn't have any oud or anything like that. So I'm really happy with the way that it smells. Plus, I do get a lot of questions about this fragrance. I always get the "more girl, what are you wearing?" which technically is a compliment, but you know, people want me to literally tell them what I'm wearing. So this one does get me those types of questions, which makes you pause and you think, what am I actually wearing? Am I wearing one fragrance or am I layering fragrances? So luckily, the days that I wear this one, I don't layer it with anything because I really wanted to experience the fragrance on its own. But normally I like to layer my Kayali fragrances, and so far I absolutely adore this one. Unfortunately, one that didn't quite work for me, in as much as I tried and will probably be leaving my collection and go to somebody else who's gonna love it, is Candied Lychee by the Seven Virtues. Now, this is another fresh, floral, fruity fragrance, quite tropical. It does have rose in it. And I'm not one that really likes lychee like that, but the lychee that I like is the one from Kayali because it's quite bubbly, it's quite fruity. It reminds me of like a champagne bottle. But this one, I was trying to like it, like literally trying to like it. Not that I hate it, but it's not memorable enough for me. It doesn't pack a punch enough for me. It does have lychee, it does have peony, it does have amber, it has vanilla, but I do feel like it's lacking in some just something punchy needs to come out of it, which is quite lacking. The performance of this as well, I found it to be a little weak, and I have sprayed this quite a bit to try and get the best out of it, and overall it just wasn't memorable enough for me. I need something more, and I really don't want to have to layer it and do all of that. So for me, it's just not working as well as I would hope. So I wouldn't recommend this, just because I feel like if a fragrance isn't memorable enough for you to remember, if someone asks you what are you wearing and you've forgotten what you're wearing, then it's definitely not as memorable. Or you halfway during the day you go, am I actually wearing a fragrance? You know, when that happens, then you know that that fragrance is not memorable. And unfortunately, the 3 times that I wore this fragrance, different scenarios, working from home, going out, and also going out to work, I was questioning myself if I actually sprayed perfume before I left the house. So yeah, she's gonna find a new home. So when I finished Escapade Gourmand, Fire at Will immediately became the target. And this is a sweet vanilla, brown sugar, amber type of fragrance. I adore it. So literally, if you love Kayali 28, you love Escapade Gourmand, you love those types of fragrances, then you're absolutely gonna love this one. There's vanilla, there's brown sugar, there's amber. It's so sweet, so fun, so comforting, so creamy. Great performance, and I wear this one to bed quite a bit, and I can still smell myself in the morning. So this is another one that I would love to keep in my collection. Once it's done, I'm hoping that I can purchase another one. So yeah, this for me is a staple. Like you can't complain. It works so well. It's amazing. Okay, so I purchased this one about a week and a half ago now, I think, or almost 2 weeks ago. And this is Al Nashama, or Al Nashama. Yeah. I'm so sorry if I'm butchering it. But this is this one from Latafa. And I blind bought this fragrance, not even thinking twice. I just thought, oh, that looks interesting. The notes look interesting. Enough said, purchase the damn fragrance. And let me tell you something, this fragrance, I wish people had told me to purchase this ages ago. It's such a fantastic fruity, sweet, citrusy, a little bit spicy type of fragrance. There's bergamot, pink pepper, and sage in the top. There's plum, black pepper, jasmine in the base. There's leather, amber, patchouli, and musk in the base. Sorry, in the middle there is plum, black pepper, and jasmine. I mixed that up a little bit. And this is a fantastic fragrance, right? According to Fragrantica, this reminds people of Paragon from Initio. I've never tried that fragrance, and honestly, I'm never on the lookout for inspired buys or anything like that. I always just look at the notes. I think, do I like it? Is it worth a try? And this one, that gamble played out. It was really, really good. The performance of this as well is insanely good. I get anything between 7 to 12 hours, and the central as well is very, very strong. People will smell you. People will give you compliments. Obviously, if it smells good on you, people will give you compliments. But on me, it smells amazing, and I do get compliments. So this one was a very successful blind buy, and one that I highly, highly recommend you get your nose on. Okay, in a recent video, I did say to you guys, I wasn't sure about Cahier Felicity from Paris Corner, and that I really wanted to try it out a little bit. And as you can see, there is a good dent on this, and try it out did I. I tried this out throughout the month, and yes, 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 yes. I feel like when you purchase this fragrance, you could have one of two versions. Either the ingredients, like the notes, haven't really settled, and so it doesn't really pack a punch. And in that case, you have to let it sit for a little while. Or it's already sat and it smells amazing. I feel like I fell into the first camp, which meant I had to leave it to sit for a little while. And let me tell you something. In leaving it to sit, this fragrance is everything that the wedding silk santal is. It is bubbly, it is creamy, it is floral, it's soft, it's delicious, right? You get champagne, freesia, cassis. In the top, there's jasmine, musk, may rose. In the middle, there's sugar, vanilla, and musk in the base. And this thing is spot on. Spot on. Great performance, moderate enough. You get anything between 4 to 7 hours, depending on how much I spray. Good central as well, about an arm's length. People can smell you. I love this one. Great value for money. Definitely gives me wedding silk santal vibes, and I'm so happy that I let it sit. This is really, really good. So if you can get your hands on this, I highly recommend that you do. I feel like if you want that whole wedding silk santal vibe but you don't have the money for it, this is definitely a good option. Another alternative is Kingdom by Latafa, but honestly, out of the two, because I do have Kingdom as well, I'll probably say this one is a lot closer than Kingdom. Okay, I'm gonna do these two fragrances at the same time. We've got Paris Corner, Mango Punch, and Eau de Rojas Grand Orange Horizon. Okay, let's quickly do this one and why I want to do the two of them. Now, Mango Punch by Paris Corner. This is from the Emir line. It for me, I purchased it because I was hoping to get a bit more of the mango. But let me tell you something, I get more like orange, citrus, tangerine. I'm not getting any mango from this. And there's no tangerine or anything citrus like that listed. There's mango, blackberry, black pepper, and then there's lotus, iris, jasmine. And then in the base, there's glace, there's vanilla, there's patchouli. Honestly, I feel like I've been bamboozled in that I was hoping for mango and there's nothing mango about this. I would say at best maybe passion fruit, but honestly the mango is either it's unripe mango, which is quite citrusy, or there is no mango at all. So since that was the experience that I got, I thought to myself, right, I need a bit more citrus then. If we're going citrus, we're going all orange citrus. So I layered it with this one, which is basically, as it says, Orange Horizon. Smells like a juicy orange. So combine this together makes it wearable for me. If I wear this on its own, it just smells too bitter, too unripe, too what's the word that I'm looking for? Too citrusy. It's just very, very tart. You know, that's the type of essence I'm getting. But when it's combined, it smells quite sweet. So yeah, for me, I wore it a few times and I was going, I'm not too sure. But then my mind was telling me to combine it with that one. And as you guys know, I absolutely love this fragrance. Look at the dent on it. Such an amazing scent. If you want an fully orange leaning fragrance that doesn't smell synthetic, I highly recommend that you check out this one. Again, none of these are PR. I did forget to mention this one definitely is PR, and like you see in my Kayali video, it is PR, but so far it's the only one. These two I purchased myself. Next up is my least favorite My Way. What a way to introduce her. But this is My Way Perfume. Again, it's a white floral fragrance. It's pretty decent. It does have the My Way DNA. But honestly, the My Way Intense trumps all of them. The My Way Intense is an amazing fragrance. And this one, for some reason, is just a bit lacking. Yes, it is a beautiful feminine fragrance. Yes, it will give you the DNA of My Way, and yes, it's a little bit creamy, a little bit citrusy. You do get all of that, but for it to be Perfume, I want more. And I don't feel like I get more. I feel like the Intense gives me everything that I need. So I will finish this bottle, but it's definitely not one that I would repurchase. It's just okay. You know, it's not worth the money. Okay. Speaking of worth the money, hello, Attitude by Miss Armaf. This is another beautiful white floral fragrance, sweet. It's got a bit of rose. It's got a bit of warmth to it. Very, very nice. It does have a bunch of notes, but what I like about it is how feminine and floral, carefree it sort of smells. Again, it gives me a combination of a lot of our classic fragrances. It gives me a little bit of Good Girl. It gives me a little bit of La Vie Belle, a little bit of J'adore, a little bit of Jimmy Choo, I Want You. It gives me a little bit of Guidance. It just gives me a little bit of all of those beautiful feminine fragrances, which makes it such an amazing scent. The performance of this as well surprised me. Like, I got anywhere between 4 to 6 hours as well, depending on how much I spray. And the lasting power as well, like in terms of the scent trail, was really, really good, about an arm's length. So yeah, I'm finding that these fragrances from Miss Armaf are a hit after hit after hit. And if you haven't checked them out yet, you definitely need to. If you're looking for those easygoing feminine fragrances that you can just throw on. Like, I would legit wear this during the winter months because it's so easy. It's just easy to put on. Next up, this one I received in PR, and I do have a full video of this and the other two fragrances that came in this line. And this is from Arabiat. This is Aries, and this is another, think of Nishane Ani without, sorry, think of Nishane Hachivat without any vanilla notes in it. This one has vanilla, but I don't feel like the vanilla is as prominent. There's citrus, it's woody, it's a little bit powdery, it's very green, very, very green in its makeup. So I'll say that the vanilla comes at the very, very end, around when it becomes quite powdery. It does have a bunch of notes. It has a lot of citrus notes. It has a bit of spice to it, but it does lean very, very green. This is likened to Vibrato by Sospiro Perfumes. And I haven't smelled that one. And like I said, with fragrances, I only ever look at the notes. I'm never on a hunt to find inspired by fragrances. But for what this gives me, I love green citrus fragrances. It's the DNA that I like. So this sort of just hits that perfectly. I would say this is a really good unisex fragrance, probably the most unisex out of all the fragrances that I've tried. Hachivat as well is a really good unisex fragrance. It's got great scent trail and great performance, especially for a green leaning fragrance. This is so good. So good. Leisure in Paradise. We know this is a cult favorite. This is your quintessential tropical fragrance. It's sweet, it's tropical, there's vanilla, there's coconut. Very, very nice signature scent fragrance for summer. A lot of people like to wear this. It's a good quality fragrance. The only thing I don't like about it is that the lasting power is abysmal on me. This thing does not last. Like, at best, and if I drown myself in this fragrance, I might get about 4 hours. Which, for the price, I'm like, why? You know, I'd expect it to be a little bit more long lasting. But other than that, I do enjoy the fragrance, and I enjoy how tropical, how fruity, punchy it is. And it's something that I would still love to have again in my collection. I just wish that for the price point, it was a little bit more long lasting. That's the only downside to this fragrance. But it smells delicious nonetheless. It smells delicious. Another new one I added to the collection is Peace and Love from Latafa. This is another woody, vanilla, floral type of fragrance. There's blackcurrant, there's almond, there's bergamot at the top. There's rose, tuberose in the middle, and then there's sandalwood, vanilla, and heliotrope in the base. This is giving long-lasting, creamy woodiness. Very, very nice fragrance. Great scent trail. I enjoy this scent. It's very feminine, in my opinion. I mean, you could wear it. It's a little bit unisex, but I would say For a woody leaning fragrance, it's such a good feminine woody leaning fragrance, and I enjoy wearing this one. This is really, really good fragrance from Lattafa. I talked about this one on my Instagram recently, and this is Privé Rose from Riff's Perfumes. It looks like a small champagne bottle, quite fun, quite elegant. This is a an affordable version of Armani C. So if you like Armani C fragrance, you're absolutely gonna love this one, except this one's lasting power is even better than Armani C. And if you know, you know that Armani C's lasting power is really, really good as well. Beautiful central, beautiful performance. I enjoy this fragrance. Definitely one that I recommend a lot of people to get their nose on, because the performance of this is really good and it's so affordable for what it is. So definitely check it out. That is so cute. Such a cute, just looks like a little champagne bottle. So fun. I did try and use the Vanilla 28 body spray, and this one I used in conjunction with Vanilla 28, and I also used it with Fire at Will. And to be honest, I didn't really see much performance with it. Like, it didn't extend the lasting power of my fragrance, and it didn't stand out even when I wore it on its own. Like, I could smell it in my clothes, but honestly, it just wasn't given as intense Vanilla 28 as I was hoping. In as much as I sprayed and sprayed and sprayed this, I just feel like it's not doing any job. There is no job that it's completing. It's not giving me better performance to extend the lifespan of Vanilla 28. It's not giving me a different experience. It's just there. So yeah, I don't know about this. It's definitely one I wouldn't purchase. This was gifted to me in PR, and I don't think that I would purchase it otherwise, which is quite unfortunate. One that I love is Imperium by Electimus. If you know, you know. This is my citrus vanilla type of fragrance. I've had this fragrance for a long time. It was my introduction to the perfume house. It's been a staple in my collection and will always be a staple in my collection. It's one that I always reach for in spring months, more spring than summer, and is one that I will always have. It's a bit of a hefty price tag, about $175, but with the quality of the bottle and the quality of the juice, she's definitely worth it. Okay, next up is Lattafa Toast, and this is another tropical sweet fragrance. This is likened to Fame by Paco Rabanne, and honestly speaking, it does give me Fame vibes, and it is tropical, it is sweet. You do get some fruitiness, you get vanilla essence to it. The mango in this is really good, really prominent. There's coconut, there's passion fruit. It's a lovely cocktail fragrance. A lot of people have talked about this, so I don't want to talk about it too much. Other than, yes, it is worth it. If you can't get your hands on Fame, definitely check it out if you can't get your hands on Fame, because it does smell like it. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, it does give me that vibe, that essence of it. So definitely check it out. The performance of this is not too bad as well. You get anything between 4 to 7 hours, good central, but you do have to spray quite a bit. I recommend that you get your hands on the oil, famous from Accent Oils, and layer it together, and that's gonna extend the lifespan of the fragrance. That's just my opinion anyway. Next up is Blueberry from Arabiat. So this is Blueberry Musk from Arabiat. So I'm trying to turn it. Yeah. And this one was gifted to me as well from the brand. And this is exactly what it says on the tin. It's a fruity, sweet, floral vanilla fragrance. You get blueberry, blackberry at the top. There's freesia, rose, lavender. In the middle, there's raspberry, vanilla, patchouli, and oak musk. So you do get exactly what it says. It's very blueberry leaning. It's very sweet, very creamy, very juicy. Great performance, great central. I really like it. It's such a fun fragrance. Definitely get your nose on it again because it's just one of those true to essence fragrance. Like if something tells me that it's a tropical scent, I want to smell the tropical fruits. It's like this one. The name is Blueberry Musk. What do I smell? Blueberry and musk. I love it. Very, very good fragrance from Arabiat. Finally, also from Arabiat is a new one that they sent to me, and I'm not gonna butcher it. Here is the name on the screen. You could have a look for yourself. This is one that just recently came my way, and I haven't really worn it more than once, but so far it's, from what I've researched, it's given people, it's sort of inspired by, according to people who, I don't know if this is true, drunk lovers from drunk lovers from Born to Stand Out. I've never tried that fragrance, but this is giving bergamot, berries, grapefruit, juniper berry, lemon, and red fruits at the top. There's clary sage, cypress, ginger in the middle, and then there's amber, patchouli, sandalwood, and vanilla. It's definitely giving a little bit of spiciness, a little bit of sweetness, definitely giving off that essence. And yeah, I'm gonna test it out and come back to you guys, but other than that, the bottle is amazing. I only put it on the tray so I could show you guys, but I will come back to you at a later date on how I feel about this fragrance. Or alternatively, make sure that you follow me on Instagram and TikTok. I'll probably share the unboxing and review on those platforms. But yeah, those are the fragrances that I wore in the month of April. The standout fragrances for me were absolutely this one from Lattafa, because like, where has it been all my life? I definitely love Felicity. This one from Arabiat. Aries is a good one. I enjoyed Miami Nectar from Ellis Brooklyn. That was really fun. Victoria did her thing from Lattafa. I've always liked Hachivat, so I'm not going to put it in because if you've been following me for a while, you know that I love that fragrance. And I do like the Kayali Fleur Majesty, so I'm going to put her there. Those ones were the ones that stood out to me the most. No, actually, the Riffs one as well stood out to me the most. The other ones, I liked them. They worked really nicely. But those ones sort of like popped out, as in, yes, they were fantastic. And I'm very happy that the only disappointing fragrance in the end was Candied Lychee from the Seven Virtues. Like, honestly, Mango Punch from Paris Corner would have made it there if not for Orange Horizon that sort of saved her life, saved her from disaster. But yeah, those are the fragrances from my April perfume tray. I'm really looking forward to the fragrances that I pick for the month of May because it's my birthday month, my birthday month, my birthday month, da 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 da. So I'm very humble, very excited. I'm looking forward to it. I'm receiving with open arms fragrances from around the globe. So yeah, whatever you guys want to send me, I'd be happy to receive, of course. Like, which fragrance girly doesn't like receiving fragrances? Like, honestly. But anyway, I'm going to stop the video there and say a huge thank you for watching up until this point. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, you know you want to. Just go ahead and subscribe. It's no skin off your back. It's completely free. I'll have all of these fragrances linked in the description box below. Please note that they are affiliate links and any codes that I share will be affiliate codes. Some of them I make money off, some of them I don't. But either way, it's no extra skin off your back. It just means that for the hard work of sharing my thoughts with you guys and sharing those links, that I make a little bit of a commission over it, a little bit of a commission, which helps my channel grow. Again, it does not affect the cost of the fragrance to you. It just means that the brand pays me a bit of commission for recommending the fragrance to you. So yeah, to buy it from their website. That's literally it. So if you want to support me, I do say use the links, and I completely appreciate you for doing it. But yeah, I'm gonna leave you guys now to go. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in a future video. Bye guys.